Hey guys, Steph here from Motor Travel, the channel where it's all about motorbike, travel and adventure. Today I want to show you what it takes to replace your crash bars from something like this to something like this. Lower and upper crash bars. And I also relocated my lights from here to here. That was quite a job. Enjoy the video. Today I want to take these bars off because I bought a new set. Let me show you where they are. Here we go. They're not unwrapped yet, but they basically have to go on my bike because they are the full bars, so they will fit more or less, replacing these, and then they will come up all the way up here. So that is at least the idea. So first thing first, I think I take the Denalis off. That is a bit of a, I think they could do with a bit of WT4, to be honest, to make it a bit easier. First thing first, let's loop that baby up a bit, just to make it a bit easier to take them down. Okay, as you can see, I use, as usual, only the the tools I got on my motorbike, because to be honest, I don't have that many tools. So let's take that out. Excellent. So next step, take the ties off. And hang that over here. Out of there, I think that should do the trick. We got the Denalis off. So what we have is in here, you may see it down here, there's an Allen bolt who has to come off. Then down here we have two bolts to come off, and then we have one in there, and I think that is it. Excellent. Loose. That's loose. That's pretty much, actually let's take that out completely. So it's done. That is one awkward setup. So here we got it. Number one is the left hand crash bar is off now, so I have to take the bolts out down here, and I think that one up here is already out, and I should be able just to lift that one off. You now should be able to take this whole thing off here. Yeah. So that's it. I think what I do is, before I do anything else now, I will clean it properly. So I have to move the bike now from here over to here, so I don't soak the area, so I can start installing the stuff as quick as possible. My wife Susie is at the moment painting fence. So, you know, that's a first. So anyhow, so I'm cracking on now. Stop mumbling. Rightio, let's move that baby. That is a lump. Let's get the mock off on it. And then, so rub it in, wash it down, and chops is a good one. That's it, that's all I'm doing. Okay guys, yeah, back in the bike shed. I just want to show you now my new crash bars. I haven't even unpacked them yet. Out there, the bike is just washed around the engine bay and everything, so I can install them. The old bars are off. They are actually here. You know, they're in really, really good condition. It's such a shame, but unfortunately, you can't add upper crash bars to these. You know, they are really strong. I mean, my bike tipped quite often, and you know, there's a few blemishes on here, but overall, they're not bent. They're not out of shape. They're absolutely brilliant. So I'm mating them. So, anyhow, and look. Right, that's it. Look really nice. So, it's out. Excellent. I mean, they look really solid. I think they're pretty much a par with the ones I had. I'm really pleased with that. It's quite thick. Now let me tell you, that is some serious gear. That is super strong. Right, let's get that old lump back in place. When you look on here, the assembly, it clearly shows that that bit here, what was fitting on here really, had to come off. Put one to one side, and then that spacer fits in here, and that one, according to this, goes behind there. Again, behind here. Let's just see what we can do with that. First thing first, that goes in. Okay, so that bush is in there. Now we have to fiddle that one in here. What is a bit awkward. Okay, now that grabbed, I think. Tighten that stuff up just that tiny little bit so we can still move it around. So that's still loose. So the next step is to fix that one here with the bush into the bolt in here behind there, and go on. Damn it. Ow. I think I've got it. Yeah, it's grabbing. Okay. Obviously, I have to get the torque wrench out when I'm done with that. So I'm just tightening it up. Really, so I have everything in place and I can move on. So, how about that? First one fitted. Yep. Right, let's do the other side. Right, so all we have to do is put now the top crash bar on. So, let's just see how that all goes. Okay, number one is in there. Let's get number two in there. So, have a look at this. That's the crash bars, the lower crash bars. Fitted nicely. The upper crash bars fitted nicely. There's even something here to put another set of lights on my bike if I need to. So the only thing I have to do now is to finish the job off, mount my Denali's back where they belong, and the job is done. Just before I finish putting my new crash bars on, and as you can see down here, I have my Denali lights. However, I decided now to move them up here because they are then out of the way, because they actually always got a right bushing. So let's see how we get that together. Bolt in. Let's do that again. Yeah. Excellent. Let's don't make it too tight. Now obviously this whole thing is a bit all over the place, but luckily these Denali's have a really nice setup here, so you can actually adjust them from all sides. I think that will do. Let's see how it looks from the front. Pretty okay. When I'm saying pretty, it could be a little bit further up here. Let's just open that up properly. Now, yeah, okay, I think. Tighten that up. What do you reckon? So all I have to do is now do the other side, move the cables around, and I'm done with it. And then at least all that down here is fine. So to take all that old stuff up, move that one up, and job's a good one. Right, I think I'm done with this now. Let me show you what I did. I installed new crash bars, bottom one, top one, and I relocated my Denali lights up here. I know they are not the ideal position, but I don't use them that often, so that was one hoo-ha, I tell you that, because I had to change all the wiring in there. So, but anyway, I think Herman looks rather dapper, more compact. It was always bugging me up here at the lights, so I'm glad they are gone. So that job is done. So that's it for me, guys. Till next time, guys, whatever you do, ride safe.